Howdy everybody, ArgonMatrix here, welcome to episode 129 of The Binding of Isaac Afterbirth Plus. We got another greed mode run on the docket today. Greedier mode with Cain, actually. Not greed mode at all. Well, I mean, kind of greed mode. Depends on your perspective, really, doesn't it? 7GZP V6T2. V6TF2, maybe. And I've never played TF2, Team Fortress 2. Heard good things about it. It's obviously very popular for a reason, but doesn't seem like my kind of game, you know? Just not up my alley. What do we got in here? We got Pandora's Box. We have the safety pin. Not so sure. I don't know. We don't have to make a decision right away, obviously. What I will do, actually, first, what I should do, because Cain starts with a key, is check this out. That's the wafer, which is normally pretty great, but doesn't stand to be as good in greed mode / greedier mode because like the later floors don't do a full heart of damage to you. The only thing that consistently does a full heart of damage to you in greedier mode is Ultra Greed himself. So I mean, it'll be good to have for that fight, obviously, but otherwise it's not a huge deal. Then we had Lucky Scab give us a luck upgrade, and then we also had like a Lucky Penny or something. So we're like stoked to have this much luck at the beginning of the game here. 3 luck right off the bat is pretty solid. I don't know how, like I said in the past, luck in greed mode is not that valuable, or not as valuable as it normally would be, because consumables don't drop in greed mode, at least not in the same way they do in the regular game. But I digress. We've had a couple videos in a row now of greed mode, as well as this is also like so deep into the series that if you haven't seen greed mode or gotten used to its mechanics by now, I don't know what you're doing, man, unless you just like skipped every greed mode video. But if that were the case, then why are you watching this one? Maybe Cain's just your favorite character. I don't know, man. I'm making an argument with there is none, probably. Let's just deal with the situation at hand. So pardon me if I come across this maybe a little tired in this one. I'm recording this effectively right after the one I just recorded. Well, technically not like right after, because that one I just recorded and then I had to edit and uploaded it all within the same day because it was late. Hopefully this one will be on time. It should be. I don't see a reason why it wouldn't be, but I'm gonna have to stay up late in order to make it happen. That's for goddamn sure. There's so many things down here. There's a spirit heart there. I mean, that's one thing that I'm at least glad to see. It's pardon me if I sound a little bit tired. It's been a long day, man, and it promises to be a long night as well. But we'll deal here. There are so many spiders, dude. All these jumping spiders. Like, there was that one wave where just like a bunch of these little larva dudes spawned, and that's like what's really screwed me up here. It's like not even like they're hard, it's just they take up so much real estate that I can't dodge the other enemies that actually are a little more challenging. So it looks like we might make it out of this with, oh, well, never mind. I was gonna say maybe we'll make it out of this with half a heart to spare, but that guy decided, nope, fuck you instead. There's our new seed, so we got Magic Mushroom right off the bat, and then we'll check out our other item room. It's Dry Baby. Probably one of the better familiars in the game. And obviously Magic Mushroom is a great start. So unfortunately that is our streak done and out, but that's okay. I wasn't super attached to the streak anyway. It was like a win streak of 3. I still think my best win streak on this Let's Play so far is 7. I'm sure that's bound to increase as we tend towards more casual play in the future. Like once I'm done with greedier mode, I'm probably not going to play greedier mode much, if at all, ever again throughout the series. I may do some like just standard greed mode runs. Like that's kind of what I would like to do, is to create a sort of, once I actually start doing streaks for real, I kind of want to incorporate greed mode into the streaks somehow, just to add a little bit of variety. But I think greedier mode's a little bit too unforgiving to consistently try and get a streak with. Maybe that's me being a little bit of a baby, being like, oh, greedier mode's too hard, I can't win on it all the time. But realistically, I think there is a consensus opinion that greedier mode, you need a pretty good amount of like luck, and not the actual stat, but actual human, real, tangible luck, for all that luck is a tangible thing in our universe, in order to actually succeed on greed mode. And hopefully this is getting Magic Mush as our first item on this run is a good sign of things to come. Okay. Almost done with these waves. I think we're at 7 out of 11, which obviously is only technically 7 out of 9 of the regular waves, but then there's the 2 boss waves, and I'm explaining things again where things need not be explained, pardon me. That's kind of what I default to a lot of the time when I when I'm stretching for commentary, you know. You may have noticed that in the past, and it's not a bad thing to default to. I think explaining the game and its mechanics is pretty valuable in the Let's Play a lot of the time, but by episode 130 or so of this Let's Play, you should probably have the mechanics down pat if you don't already. Not all of them, mind you. Even I don't have the mechanics down pat, and I've been playing for 1,300 hours, so it's a struggle, man. It's a long game. There's a lot to this game to try and remember, and I don't think anyone quite knows all of it all at once. As a collective Isaac hive mind, we might know everything about the game that there is to know, but any single person probably doesn't know every little thing. Alright, except maybe Edmund McMillan, but even I have my doubts about that. Do I care about any of this, really? I mean, Spider Mod would be good, but I think, like, it's not, like, Spider Mod is fun. I'm gonna press the button here, because Mega Fatty is notoriously, like, one of the worst bosses you can get from your first boss wave, especially in Champion Mega Fatty. I think that might be, like, a greedy remote only thing. I'm gonna take Swallowed Penny over the Paperclip, because Paperclip's not that valuable in greedier mode since there aren't as many chests as in a standard run. And obviously Swallowed Penny is quite valuable in greedier mode, especially if we're going to be getting hit anymore here, which against this guy, we may well be getting hit fairly frequently. I don't know. I was saying something and I kind of got derailed because of Champion Mega Fatty, which I think is a fair assessment. What was I saying, though? I don't know. I was talking about Spider Mod, I think, and it's like, yeah, it's like a fun item, but I don't think it's as necessary as some other items might be. And obviously, in greedier mode, we don't get that much money, so we need to be very decisive in what items we pick up. Unfortunately, part of that decisiveness is knowing when to go and buy a heart. At least it's on sale. I can probably make do with just the one for now, but I may need more in the future. And then Larry Jr. And can you imagine having to, like, try and dodge Champion Mega Fatty's attacks while Larry Jr. is taking up all this space on the screen? I don't think so, man. I'm glad I pressed that button. Regardless of what the boss is in the second wave, you're going to want to press that button if it's Champion Mega Fatty, unless you have some insane combination of items from the first couple item rooms that I can't even fathom at this moment. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and fight for our deal. We got Double Wrath, which I would say is still substantially easier than Champion Mega Fatty. Like, that's like in the main game, in hard mode or normal mode, Mega Fatty is at least a caves level boss. He cannot spawn on the basement levels. So I don't understand why he's in the pool for the first couple greed mode bosses, but, you know, who am I to judge, I guess? Maybe greed mode has a faster difficulty curve. I mean, obviously it does, but a puberty pill, relax, and something's wrong. Alright, nothing great, but nothing notoriously bad either, so I can be fine with that. I'm just going to go and head down here, because nothing in this shop spoke to me on a spiritual level. Let's see if anything in this shop speaks to me. First, we gotta check out our free item. It's Mom's Pearls, range and luck upgrade. Back down to just 2 luck now instead of the 3 we had before. That's okay. Do we want the D1 at all? Like, for any reason? I don't think so. I mean, maybe it would give us a little extra spending money. But would it pay for itself in the long run? It might, actually. I don't remember what the charge on the D1 is because I so rarely use it. And it's specifically because I so rarely use it that I'm going to take it here. I'm also going to go ahead and buy a key. It's a 4 charge item, so I don't know how valuable it's going to be, because basically we can use that every time to spawn... well, Bob's right in head there. We can use it to spawn a coin on the ground every time. Because basically what the D1 does, for those not in the know, is it re-rolls... or duplicates a random consumable on the ground. And normally that's like not as valuable as it's not that like super intensely valuable in like a regular run. It can be, it can actually be pretty powerful. But in greed mode in particular, it's pretty much exclusively going to be coins on the ground, unless you have some other outlying circumstance creating more consumables on the ground that aren't coins. So every time we use it, we're effectively just getting 1 extra coin. As far as I know, anyway, I think that's how it essentially works. So over the course of the rest of this run, we're probably going to see a return on our investment. We're going to break even on the D1 at least, I think. I'm not going to do the math all in my head to try and verify that by any means, because That's a hell of an equation to do on the fly, but not that I'm terrible at that. I'm actually quite good at doing math in my head. Speaking of that, though, like, what's the fucking deal with multiplication tables? Like, okay, I understand, like, they want to teach you multiplication tables to, like, to make it, because in the future you're going to need to do math in your head sometimes, not all the time, not for all of us, some more than others, obviously. Leave at least 1 penny on the ground, I guess, so we can reroll with the D1. Or not reroll, but you know what I mean. But, like, yeah, I get that part of it, but why do they teach you up to 12? That's, like, so random. Up to 10, I can understand. Maybe even, like, the smarter way to do it would be to teach you up to 9. I'm just checking that to make sure I haven't forgotten anything. I'm notorious for that. Maybe even just, like, teach you up to 9 and then teach you the way to multiply 2-digit numbers in your head using that knowledge of multiplying 1 through 9, or 0 through 9, I guess. It's like, I don't know, man. It just seems like a flawed system, and it's like a lot about the education system is flawed in many countries in the world. I think Canada has it pretty good compared to a lot of places, but still we have our own faults, and I think the whole education system just needs a makeover, man. Maybe that can be the next hit reality TV show. Makeover, like extreme education system makeover, India edition. It's like, I don't know, man. I'm sure the education in India is just peachy keen, but any place could use a little bit of improving. Because, I mean, we've been sitting on this archaic education system for, like, the past, like, what, 100 years? Maybe not quite that long. I'm sure, there's obviously been improvements in that time, but it's been much slower and less progressive than it has any right to be, given the amount of technology and access to knowledge and tools that we have now. I get that it's expensive and that, like, most governments don't allot a ton of money to their education systems, to those budgets, but, you know, man. I don't know. I'm probably getting in over my head. I'm talking about things that I don't fully understand. Once you get into politics with me, it's like, fucking, I don't know, man. I can't. I don't know, like, conservative from Republican, or if those are even different things at all. I really should learn more about the political landscape, because I am officially able to vote as of, like, several years ago now. I'm 22, so as of 4 years ago. I've only had one election that I've had the opportunity to vote in, and I did. But I didn't really know necessarily what I was voting for. It was mostly going on hearsay and what my friends had been talking about, and like, who are you voting for? I'm voting for those guys. Oh yeah, me too. Yeah. What do you like best about their platform? They're gonna legalize marijuana? No, I don't know. I don't care about marijuana legalization, but alright, so contract from below isn't that valuable for us in greed mode. I would say a lump of coal is, though. I think it's probably worth it. It also just gives us our deal with the devil precedent, so I'm happy with that. Anything I care about in here very much? Not really. I mean, the extra HP from breakfast could be good, but we can get extra HP in more valuable containers than that. I should have saved that because there might be enemies in this room that would have given me a charge, but it's not the biggest deal in the world. I wonder if I use the D1 on the shop, like if I haven't bought any consumables on there or whatever, if it'll just reroll or like give me one of the random consumables, like a bomb or a key or something that's for sale. It'll just give me that for free. I'm not sure. We can give that a shot, I guess. Might waste a charge, but in the grand scheme of things, not that bad. Let's go ahead and try it here. It actually does work that way. That's actually very valuable to know. It might be more worth it to use the charges from the D1 in the shop rather than anywhere else. Because we get like a spirit heart, we could get a regular heart, which is not super valuable, although I don't have any spirit hearts, so maybe it is valuable. But it basically just saved us 5 cents right there, so I'm pretty happy with that. Chocolate milk is totally fine by me. Do we want BFFs? I think, well, first we're going to take the champion belt, which is a nice old damage upgrade. Alright, blank card. You can make a pretty good case for blank card given what we made happen on that lost greed mode run a couple videos back. I think for now I'm going to go ahead and take BFFs, and we'll see about that. Jar of Flies is actually pretty interesting too, but I don't know, I'm kind of into the D1 right now. I think it is probably more valuable to save it for the shop, even though we won't get as many uses out of it. It's like on a strictly mathematical level. I think the uses that we do get out of it will benefit us more than if we just use it to get like a couple extra cents every single floor. We can effectively save like 5 cents if we get the right consumable on the shop. And more often than not, the consumables on the shop are valuable in some sense. Like a bomb we can use to blow up the shopkeepers, get some extra money there, potentially. The key is obviously valuable for the item rooms up to a certain point. Spirit hearts are always valuable. Well, mostly always valuable, unless you have like full red hearts or something. Red hearts are not always valuable. They're probably the least valuable consumable we could get out of that, but still could be worth something depending on our HP setup. Plus, like, I don't feel the need to get any extra money anyway with since I have Swallow Penny giving me extra money pretty occasionally here, or pretty not even just pretty occasionally, but pretty frequently in the amount of damage I tend to take. Ooh, a lucky penny too. See? There you go. Swallow Penny just proving its worth. Complimented, and it just wants to make things go. Alright. Oh, God. I need to pause for a moment, guys. I'll be right back. Someone's calling on me. Alright, and I'm back here. Sorry about that. I got totally derailed there. I don't even remember what I was fully talking about now. So I so rarely get knocks on my door that it was like, just like, whoa, man. Where's this coming from? Who wants me? There's the Spirit Heart, so that's pretty solid. Oh, do we want blank card? We don't have anything valuable with blank card, and we don't have a guarantee of getting anything valuable. But it doesn't take much. I think we've made a pretty solid case for the D1 right now, and we already had a blank card run not too long ago. This is more interesting to me because it's going to happen less frequently, obviously. The D1 is not an item I tend to take a whole lot, but maybe I should. Maybe I should rethink my value propositions because it's turning out to be pretty a pretty solid get for me here. Alright, so we got Loki there. Thankfully the Stain is dead now. Good shit, good shit. By the way, I don't know if picking up BFFs actually made Dry Baby's damage any more potent. All I know is that it made his hitbox bigger, so he'll be able to block more shots in theory. Got 35 cents here. Do we care about any of this? I mean, you might as well invest in an HP upgrade if you're not going to invest in anything else. Safety pin, I don't know. I'm a little wary of that one. Hold on, I need to, I think, adjust my mic a little bit here. Ooh. That might have not sounded the greatest, but I think I need to adjust it because it wasn't on quite right after I got up to open the door earlier. Alright, double Stain is pretty scary, especially if they both decide to do that bullet hell attack. Thankfully that guy just decided to spawn some little minions, which is still not great, but... Alright, here we go. If I can hide behind Dry Baby, though, I can make a name for myself. Dry Baby! Oh no, Dry Baby! It's okay. It's okay, you can't block every shot, Dry Baby. I understand. I understand, but it's okay. Alright. We got Deal with the Devil here. We got Rotten Baby. Now, Rotten Baby, BFFs, I'm pretty sure doesn't affect at all, except like it actually just literally makes him bigger, but that has no effect on his practical application. However, I do still think that Rotten Baby is worth taking here. That's our second puberty pill as well, so one more and we'll get the adult transformation, which is pretty sweet. It was a yellow and black pill. Black and yellow, black and yellow. Safety pin. I don't know, man. Let's give it a shot. Don't screw me again here. Oh wait, safety pin's not the one that gives you bombs. That's matchbook. I was... Doy, this one just gives me the evil upgrade and stuff. Alright, that's fine then. Go ahead and relax here. Might as well just try and clear these out, get some money out of it, maybe. Oh, we got half a red heart. Could have been worse, man. Could have been worse. Alright, we'll get a charge out of this, actually, on the D1, so might as well head up and grab something here. Got a Spirit Heart. Totally fine by me. Let's get a move on. Get a move on, little doggy. Where's that quote even from? That's like one of those quotes that I use so frequently, but just like have no idea on the origins of. Curse the Blind, man. Curse the Blind on greed mode is like the worst. HP up, tears up, and shot speed down. Shot speed down. It's not the end of the world. Alright, we have something on sale there that might actually be worth checking out. Ooh, I want in there. God, I need to get a bomb or something. We'll see about that. Give me bombs. Little hushy. Alright, well. Getting more familiars at the very least, so BFFs will certainly not a waste. Yeah, if I can manage to get a bomb somehow, some way. I mean, it may be worth it to honestly just like re-roll these things, because I'm not going to be buying any items anyway, given Curse of the Blind could really Could really mess with the equilibrium on this run. So I might as well just keep re-rolling the shop with the money that I get until I get a bomb for sale, and then just go for that. Because it's more likely to be valuable than just picking a random item. Not necessarily true, but, you know, pretty accurate. Okay, doing pretty well here for, I mean, honestly, like, Dry Baby's doing really well in this run. He's activating so frequently. I guess maybe BFFs makes him more active, more alert. Oh god, I don't like these corners down here. Just fucking spam them with shots. Keep these guys on the down low. I think spamming the nubs with shots as opposed to charging up shots is usually a better value proposition. Dry Baby! So good. Get rid of that guy, get rid of this guy. We have like a ton of damage. I don't know if the 10.08 is actually reflective of our real damage. Like, I don't know if that's our damage stat when we're fully charged or when we just like tap shoot. I think it's when we just tap shoot. Like, I think like we effectively double our damage when we fully charge a shot. So that's kind of insane. Alright, so that's all done and over with. Let's go ahead, and I am actually going to buy this item on sale just because it seems like it could be decent. No puberty pill out of that, unfortunately, but that's alright. Infested is alright. I'm drowsy would have been so good to know. And range down, it's not the end of the world. Let's go ahead and do this. Wow, that's a lot of items, man. But nothing that I want. I'm looking for a bomb for sale. The key for, like, on half price there is not that bad. So we'll go ahead and do that. And then use the D1 here. Okay, that's about the worst option I could have taken. I was kind of hoping for like a battery or something at the very least, so I could maybe just re-roll it, but it's okay. Go ahead and keep trying here. I just can a bomb even be for sale in greed mode? Magic Scab. I was like, didn't we already have this item? But no, that was on the previous run that we died on. All right then. Well, we're gonna go ahead and fight our bosses here. Polycephalus. It can't just be. Oh, it's Polycephalus and Chad. Okay, fine. I was gonna say, it can't just be Polycephalus. That'd be too easy. Too easy for greedier mode, for sure. Ooh, a nickel. Thank you, Swallowed Penny. You're a real bro. Yeah, this is... Forget, like, fucking Kane, dude. This is the Swallowed Penny and Dry Baby show right now. Oh, did we get... Is this a second Polycephalus, or is it the same one? I think it might have been a second one, actually. I think like the second boss wave might have been Mask of Infamy plus Polycephalus. Don't quote me on that. Oh, yeah, Hushy. Our familiars are just doing the best, man. Like, yeah, sure, my shots are pretty solid too, but our familiars are like tearing it up. There we go. Go ahead and buy all this, or take all this. See if we can get a bomb. Still hoping for that eventuality. Come on, there's a bomb. Now, I think I'm going to go ahead and leave this just for right now. Just until, well, I could play the Demon Beggar a little bit and maybe get some money out of that or something. We'll see. What I'm actually interested in doing is fighting this boss wave. Oh god, it's double brownie. That's a nightmare, actually. I'm actually going to tap shoot here because I think it's a little... Oh god, it's another nickel. I think it's a little more potent to do this than it is to charge shot brownie because all the little dips are going to get in the way. The last thing I want is those dips just blocking our shots. Oh god. It's fine, that's fine. We're doing... totally fine on HP. Look at Hushy dancing there, though, when I tap shoot. That's so good. Alright. We are set there. Honestly, be Krampus in this boss, in this deal with the devil. I was going to say, because it could give me a charge on my D1, which is what I'm kind of going for here. Guppy's head is fine as far as deal with the devils go. Still going to keep the D1, though. No enemies in here, so no charge on the D1, which means I'm probably just going to have to buy that bomb outright. Wah. Alright, let's go ahead and just pick this up. Go ahead and use the relax pill because we don't have a reason not to, really. We even got a penny out of it. Penny for your thoughts. Then we put a bomb here. We'll get a key and a trap door out of it. Or a crawl space, possibly a black market even. It's a crawl space with... Drumroll, please. Proptosis. Well, I think that was intensely worth it. Holy fuck, just random proptosis. Thank you for that. That's absolutely worth it. Do you see the size of this tier? You'll cry when you see the size of the flame. Let's go ahead and... Do you want to D1 here or wait until there's a spirit heart? Let's just do it here. Okay, we got a key out of it. Not the greatest for us right now, but that's alright. I'm actually going to go ahead and just buy a random red heart to make me feel a little bit safer in my skin, even though Proptosis should do that all on its own. Then we'll move on down here. Because now our base damage is 20, and I don't know if that's like actually doubled by chocolate milk, but it feels like it should be. I don't know. I tried to put a bomb down there for that tinted rock, but I don't have any bombs. Fancy that. Got a little gish here. Benefits from BFFs, so I'm fine by that. Fine with that even. Alright, we got a half-price black candle. We have what is effectively a free penny right up here, so... Oh my god, these nickels are fast and furious, dude. So much goddamn money. Alright, what do you do here? Because I want PhD. I don't know about Matchbook. It screwed me once in the past. Not too long ago. I'm going to go ahead and start just with Black Candle. And then I may be interested in PhD in the future. And if I get enough money for Matchbook, fucking great. D-Infinity is interesting. Don't think I'm going to need it on this run, though. D1 is making a name for itself today, man. Ow, what even hit me there? It must have been one of the invisible fuckos. Which is their official name in the bestiary, I'm sure. Okay, well, that was a great dodge. No, it's fine, because with every little bit of damage, I only get stronger. You just give me more money to work with. We get that guy. Yeah, those guys are still a little tough, because I just have to hit them from behind. Ooh, Sister's Vis, huh? How fast can I destroy a Sister's Vis? Pretty fast. Well, oh no, that one just ran into a fire, kinda, so I don't know if that's the most empirical test of all time, but... Here we go. Like, I'm pretty sure I can just be tap shooting for like 20 damage, so maybe that's the way to do this. Maybe once you get to like a certain damage threshold with chocolate milk, it's just better to tap shoot in general than to waste time charging. And I love little Hushy's dance when I do tap shoot. It's pretty great. All right. Pick up all this. Honestly, with these blue fires, Matchbook might not be the worst idea, provided it doesn't just give me like 3 troll bombs again. But we're going to take PhD. Actually, we're going to wait on PhD just because it is a full health effect as well. I so often forget that, but I did remember it here, so might as well make use of it. Like, if I get hit on these boss wave, I'll be glad I did that. Okay, this guy may give me a spirit heart. One of these guys may. I don't know if they do on greedier mode or not. Didn't seem to, but that's alright. Pick all this up. Do I want a D1 in here? It might actually be worth it. But I'm going to hold off for right now, I think. What I am going to do... No, I don't really need to get that red heart. Not that these keys are exceptionally valuable anymore, but... Okay, where's the stain? I don't know what happened to that second, like, super lust, by the way. I don't think I shot it. It just kind of, like, died when it got near me. I don't know what that was. Was it you, little Gish? Alright, that's another guppy item. A pretty good one at that. So we're going to go ahead and pick that up. I'm going to go ahead and use it just once, and then I'm going to take the D1 back. And we'll head back here. We'll grab ourselves a PhD effect. Obviously, the full health doesn't come into play anymore, but is still a good thing to get. I can see forever. Could give us access to the secret room here. Then we're going to go ahead and take Matchbook. Give me something nice. Alright, that's fine, because that'll blow that guy up, get a nickel. We're fucking golden. Now, I would like growth hormones for sure. I don't know if there's... Actually, there is a very feasible way to make it happen because I have Swallow Penny. So I'll probably try and do that. So we're going to go ahead and blow these up for good measure. Alright, nothing out of those. That's fine, though. No big deal. Okay, well, that's fine. How do you do this? Because there's going to be a penny that spawns in here. You know what? This is how you do this, I think. This is what you do. So you leave. You don't worry about the penny in the curse room so much. You come back down here. You D1 this to get up to 15 cents. You grab growth hormones. Pick up the Eternal Heart to go. And we are on our way out of this floor. I think that was probably... Maybe not like the greatest way to handle that. I'm sure there might have been a more efficient option, but I think I'm comfortable with how I did that. Alright, Final floor to make some big moves. Let's see what we got here. Red candle. We have a reroll machine, so that's probably what we're going to be invested in here. We also have a demon beggar, which is probably worth playing with the red heart lying around. Okay, well that makes that's interesting. I'm gonna use it once, get myself a first level cube meat as well as a little tiny damage upgrade. Not that that really matters with 25 base damage now. Then I guess we'll just save up for some rerolls probably, because none of that in the shop right now looks extremely enticing. Good God, though, the size of these tiers. I told you, you'll cry when you see the size of the flame. I don't think that's how the lyric actually goes. It's something else. It's something the size of the flame, though. I know they talk about the size of the flame, and that's the important part. All right, I need to deal with greed there. Did I just actually like one-shot greed? I'm pretty sure that was the first time I hit him. So like, if I did, that's how you know this run is like off the charts right now. It's when you can one-shot a mini boss. Good lord. And greed's not like even the least tanky mini boss of all time. It's actually pretty a pretty formidable foe at times. I'm taking some pretty silly damage here, but that's okay because I'm getting money out of it, which can make me, or can allow me to buy spirit hearts, which is probably, instead of investing in rerolls, maybe what I want to do. I don't know if there was actually a spirit heart for sale on the shop as it currently stands, but again, rerolls are possible. So we're up to 36 cents here. What do we got? We do not have any spirit hearts for sale immediately, so that's fine. Let's just go ahead and redo this. We got void. Okay, that would be interesting. Keep on going though. Okay, I'm really, like, none of that's super interesting. I'm really banking on a spirit heart being for sale at some point. The 1-up, oh, I mean, I can keep, well, I can't keep rerolling if I want to take the 1-up. I need to decide now. I think I will. Just in case. I got the fungi transformation. I didn't even realize that, but that's an even better incentive to take it. Now, speedball. Do I have any other syringes beyond growth hormones? I don't think so. It doesn't seem like it, so I'm just looking at that list there trying to see now. No, I don't. Okay, so don't worry about it. What we will do is keep going with this. Well, there's our third syringe, but we wouldn't have been able to afford both anyway, so not the end of the world. I really just need a spirit heart, man. Just one spirit heart for sale. Okay, well that's binky, so I mean that's going to be better than nothing if I can end up affording it here. But man, that's a raw draw. It's a raw draw. You won't believe the size of the flame. That's not it either, is it? Alright, this cage is now dead. I don't know how many shots that was, but the cage is pretty tanky, and to kill him in like 5 shots or so, it's pretty amazing. Who was down there? I saw you spawn down there. Oh, it's a frail. It's not that bad. He's, in fact, quite frail. Especially when you're dealing 25 damage with every shot, or more, potentially, with the charge here. Alright, so how do you want to use this D1 charge is the next question. Do you care about anything in this shop? Not really. So I guess, I mean, can it? I mean, I can't even access that chest if I did duplicate it. So at the end of the world, we're just gonna go ahead and buy Binky here, and then head down in here. We'll duplicate that, and I guess we will fight for our deal with the devil. Because why wouldn't we at this point in the game? I mean, obviously, maybe it's because HP is very valuable and we don't have that much of it, but I do have a 1-up if worse comes to worse. And I do still think there is a case to be made for taking a deal with the devil on this run, even though I'm very powerful already. Could be our third guppy item in there, you never know. It in fact is not our third guppy item, it's the pentagram and a tame. Normally the pentagram is kind of an instant take, especially with the HP that we have right now. I think I'm going to forego it just because I have plenty of damage. I don't really need any more. And you know it's a very powerful run when you're saying I don't need more damage. So we're just going to go ahead and move on down here. And hopefully be able to handle Omega Greed, Ultra Greedy, or whatever you want to call them. I effectively, yeah, just like 2-shot Super Greed there. He's super greedy. Ow. Everybody's say. Alright, let's go ahead and let's fight. It's time to duel. My god, though. Like, Ultra Greed has a lot of HP, so the fact that I'm doing like that much damage per hit on him is kind of insane. I mean, obviously his HP scales with my damage, but the fact that like look at this. It's not the most damage I've ever done to Ultra Greed. And in fact, I should probably just be doing this tap shot thing. I think it's going to make it go a little faster. Grab all that money, just so that he can't have it. And unfortunately, I do not have the wafer on this run. That was on the previous run that I had that. So, oh, we got Head of the Keeper in here. All right, works for me, dude. Didn't even see that. It was just so laser focused on Ultra Greed. The one reason that I don't really want to tap shoot, and it's a very stupid reason, first off, because tap shooting is clearly the way to go here, I think, as far as damage goes, was because it's going to make such like a fucking racket in the background of my commentary, because this keyboard is so not quiet. But I think you guys will be okay with that. I hope so anyway. Hopefully the music will mostly drown out the clickety-clacking of that keyboard in the background. It usually does. So this is quite a powerful run, as I'm sure you can already see for yourselves. However, I am down to 1.5 hearts with no real way to regenerate that. Got no Gimpy, got no nothing, no blank card alges this time. It's just me, myself, and I, and the 1-up, I guess. So if it really gets down to it, that'll come into play, I guess. But even then, I'm going to have to restart the fight. It's not like it's a Lazarus Rags situation where I can restart on the fight. But hopefully it won't even come to that. Hopefully we can just make the most of this. Unfortunately, I'm not really able to utilize Little Hush to the best of his ability by tap shooting like this. But you know, Little Hush is not our main damage dealer anyway, so I'm fine. All right, so go. Oh god, he's cornering me. He's boxing me in. Okay, he's left me alone for the time being. That's good. Let me try and get my bearings again. He's almost there. That's his first phase. That's solid, that's solid. I'm pretty sure, like, if I die in this phase, and, like, the 1-up respawns me, I don't just, like, start in the second phase automatically. That would be awesome if I did. I'd be happy to be wrong about that. Don't get me wrong, game, but I'm pretty sure that's not how it works. Pretty sure I've had times in the past where I've died to the second phase of Omega Greed here. And had to deal with the repercussions. Die with an extra life, I should clarify. I've died many times to this fella, but the extra life, not always. Okay, I need to get out of this corner. Just focus on being as far away from him as he can while still being close enough to see what he's actually doing. Because I don't want to be close enough that if he shoots it from his mouth, that's a dime! It's top of the line! I missed it. I missed the dime that's top of the line. I need to get that. Where is it? Oh, it's down there. Shit. Okay, don't get greedy. Don't get greedy. Ironic, right? Considering who we're fighting right now. Alright, don't stay in line with the middle of the room there either, because that brimstone laser can come up. Now, as long as I don't get hit by Ultra Greed himself directly, I think I'll be able to take one hit here and still live. Because only he does the full heart of damage, I'm pretty sure. Like, shots from him do a full heart of damage. These explosives and the brimstone lasers and the coins themselves, just like running into them or whatever, I'm pretty sure that all does half a heart of damage. But I'm not willing to risk it. I know for a fact that the brimstone lasers only do a half heart damage, because that's what hit me earlier and only took a half a heart. But if he lands on me, I'm pretty sure that's lights out for me. This rock laser, I'm not sure. I think that'll do a half heart, but I can't make any guarantees. No promises there. Okay, he's gonna jump down that way. That's fine. Come on, he's so close. He's just right fucking there. Don't make me do this all over again, please. Don't make the 1-up. Like, I'll be glad if I purchased it. Okay, good. I was gonna say, I'll be glad that I purchased it if I have to use it, but I didn't have to, so Thank God. Sack of Sacks has appeared in the basement, as well as Picky Baby. Aw. Poor little Picky Baby. Sack of Sacks is very good, though, so that'll be nice to have in the pool in the future. Let's go ahead and donate our 53 cents. Hopefully be able to get all of that in. Yeah, with the amount we're actually donating on these greedier runs. What? Well, alright then. I guess that has to happen sometimes, right? Otherwise it's just not fair. But, okay then. Never mind. Still, on average we're donating a lot on each greedier run, so we should max out that donation machine fairly soon. But I digress. For the time being, that's Cain all done and over with. Next time we'll move on to Judas for greedier mode. Actually, next time, technically, will be episode 130, so it'll be a challenge run. But then after that, we'll move on to greedier mode. What is our next challenge, anyway? We got the I Rule challenge. That's the Zelda-themed one, so that'll be interesting. Regardless, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please leave a like and or comment down below. It really helps out the channel. And, of course, subscribe if you want to see more. I post a single Isaac video every day. Oh god. Sorry, I had like a weird like gas bubble in my throat that got just the worst timing ever. I post a single Isaac video every day at noon Mountain Time, so join me tomorrow for the next one if you would. For now, I'm gonna get out of here though, so have yourselves a good day. This is ArgonMatrix signing out. Thank you and good night.